Hello guys and welcome to the video. Happy New Year. I know I've been gone for a little while, but hey, I'm sure a lot of us had Christmas plans and all of that stuff, so I am so back. And I am back with a new island. So obviously we have our Lavender series and that's my forever island and I love that island to bits, but I have another Switch which I started a Nintendo themed island on honestly a couple of years ago, and then I kind of stopped playing on that one for a bit and I played other games and all that kind of stuff, but I am back here with it today to show you around it, and I think we'll do a series here where I actually finish this island, because although I have a general concept it's not really very close to being done, like, at all. I'm showing you here my passport. This is actually a voiceover because the audio got really messed up. I streamed myself showing this island, so I figured I still want to use this footage, I still want to show you. This is my character Rosalina. If you know anything about Mario, her first appearance was Mario Galaxy. I absolutely love her to bits, and I thought it'd be really fun that she is like the mayor, you know, the ruler of the city. The name of the island is LUMASPHERE, which I was umming and ahhing about the name, but I think it is kind of cute and it is giving city, I think, with the sphere kind of thing. But yeah, I'm going to show you around the island. There's still so much to do, so bear with us. Now, this front entrance definitely isn't done, but this is the vibe so far. I have this whole area here, the dump, which is actually a reference to the first Animal Crossing game, where you literally have a fenced off section of your town that it just changes every day. There's different things in there, kind of like the recycling bin, but way more fun, really. It's not just cardboard boxes, like there's actual stuff in there. And I have that statue because there was one time playing on the GameCube, Animal Crossing, that, like, there was just a really nice painting. And you're like, who dumped this? Which of my villagers decided to get rid of this? So that dump section is like a reference to that, just a fun little reference. Oh, you know what? Before we actually get into too much, here's the map. Here are our current villagers. Quite a few of these are changing. And in fact, maybe this is a good segue to discuss the villagers I'm going to have for this island and who we have already. The map doesn't look too pretty, and it probably won't ever look too good, because all of the roads that I have for the city core island are like, I haven't put paving underneath them. So you won't see the roads show up on the map, and I just think that's fine. Like, who has the time to put in all that extra effort? But anyway, I'm gonna sway. Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm gonna segue here into the villager selection for this island, and just bear with because I do yap away here. So yeah, first of all, we have Kat. She is a sisterly villager, and she represents a Goomba. If you know Nintendo, if you know Mario, those are one of the little enemies that you can stomp on. I'll show you here a picture of a Goomba, but she kind of, I realised her face kind of looks like one, I don't know. So she's just like a fun little reference to a Goomba. The deer Minoru, she is one of the new amiibos, the Zelda amiibo that we can get with the 3.0 update coming on the 15th of Jan. She's a snooty villager. And of course for her we'll have like different Zelda items and stuff. I need to look into her, what her character is like in Zelda, because I don't know Zelda stuff that well. Next to Minoru here is Tipper. Tipper is also a snooty villager, and she's kind of just a reference to Mario Kart, specifically Mario Kart World. Because in the track Moo Moo Meadows, which we've had in multiple different Mario Kart games, but particularly in Mario Kart World, you can actually drive as Tipper, which I just find so fun. So and she's like iconic. Like whenever I play on my partner's Switch 2, I always choose Tipper. So I decided Tipper was the one. She deserves a place on this island. So a peppy villager next. We have Cece. I think I'm saying that right, and I'm sorry if I'm not, but she's the squirrel, and she's actually from Splatoon. So she'll have a very Splatoon focused house. Hopefully her house is like that anyway when we get her. I think we will complete Happy Home on this island, but I'm just kind of hoping that her house looks good anyway. Apollo next, who is a cranky villager. I did not have much to choose from when it came to crankies, okay? But I knew we should at least have one, and Apollo is actually... this is how I've made it work. He is a reference to Mario 64. There's like a bird that like flies you or something in one of the desert ones, which I'm going to show a picture of here. It's a bit of a reach, but like I kind of thought it was fun. Now the next one, I don't think I need to explain that much, but Louie here, who's a jock and a gorilla. I never normally choose gorillas. I actually kind of hate the gorillas, but being really brave here, and you can see why I chose him for a Nintendo island. Yeah, Donkey Kong, obviously. I'm sure you weren't thinking Yoshi. But yeah, for obvious reasons, we have Donkey Kong. Then next we have Tulin, who is a jock as well. And hey, whoever wants 2 jocks? I didn't want to do this, but he's so cute. And I'm desperate to have him on the island. So we're choosing Tulin. He's another Zelda, so that's how he kind of works. Again, I wouldn't normally have picked him, but there you go. We have Marina here. She was a late choice. And she's actually one of the ones we have because I found her when I was just doing my own little villager hunt a little while ago. And we kind of thought me and my partner at least, we kind of thought she looked like Kirby. I feel like you can see it. So I'll show here anyway, but like we chose her to represent Kirby. And I've actually already done her part of the island, and I really like it. I'm probably going to make some changes, as I'll explain when we get there. And next we have Alfonso, who is... I'll turn my notebook. Alfonso, who is... Oh, I didn't say... Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Marina's a normal villager, by the way. She's a normal personality. But Alfonso, he's an alligator, and he's a lazy villager. And he represents Mario. Because I don't know if you know this, but his catchphrase is "It's-a me," which is literally Mario's catchphrase. And he used to have like a Mario shirt on. I think he still does on his amiibo, but I could be wrong. So yeah, he's going to be our Mario on the island. He's going to represent him. And finally, one that we do have now, because I got him recently for an amiibo, Chadwick. I love Chadwick with all my heart. And I feel like he kind of represents the penguin, specifically from Mario 64, but like there's also penguins in Mario Galaxy 2, and there kind of is just penguins in Mario like games. So he kind of represents every penguin, but in my head, he's a penguin that you kind of have to take to its parent in like Mario 64. Yes, the penguin that you could throw off the cliff if you wanted to. But yes, those are all of our villagers. In terms of who we have already, we have Tipper, Marina, and Chadwick. So we have like a few of them. We have a selection. We still got some work to do. Minoru, Tulin, Cici, and is that it? Yeah. All those 3 we can get through amiibos, and my partner has all of the amiibos I need for them. So when we get 3.0, we're going to start getting those villagers and putting them where we want them. The other 3, we're going to have to work a bit harder. I might have the amiibos for some of those. I think I have Apollo's at least. But some of them we might need to do some villager hunts, so I hope we are ready for that. I'll let you know closer to the time what that's going to be like. So we'll see. But I think we'll get back to the actual island now, and I'll show you guys about. Okay. So, the first bit I'm showing you here is just off of my entrance. I need to fix a lot of these roads because I changed the road pattern I was using. So ignore if they look a bit weird. Like I'm actively going to change them. In fact, I changed this area in this video, so don't worry. But this little bit I'm showing you here is actually like a subway that I've done using the Mario pipes. So you can go from the start of the island here, and you can always see through the map and that I'm going to keep up in the corner of the video, okay? But it takes us to this other section of the island. This is the Kirby section. So this is where Marina lives. If you know Kirby at all, at least one of the games that came out on Switch that I love, you can see the blue car there. And you'll know that that is very much a reference to Kirby. This is kind of like overgrown city, which, just this section at least, which is very much Kirby vibes, and I was really inspired by that for this section, which is why you see random like furniture, like random toilets everywhere. Okay, just trust the vision. I think we'll get back to that at some point just to show you in more detail. But for now, that's like the entrance. This little bridge and area here takes us to a little sitting area. We have a restaurant back there. I kind of see it as being like maybe like a pizza restaurant. This is going to be a little fish market, grocery market area, just very small. This farm is what I call Moo Moo Meadows. This is where Tipper lives, and I think Tipper will stay here. It's looking a bit overgrown at the moment, but there you go. Tipper maybe produces their own milk for the island, and maybe that's a bit wrong. I haven't decided that law yet. It's a bit weird. We have like a petrol station here, which I'm really proud of. I love how this area looks. I need to obviously redo it all to make the road work, which I'm not looking forward to, and I'm probably going to do that on stream at some point because it's going to fry my brain. Obviously, hi KK. But here we go. Here, this was a car park. Again, need to fix it. And we have like a little music area, which Teddy is doing his gym stuff here. Hello, Teddy. But yeah, very proud. Oh my god, that road bit is wrong. I'm gonna have to change that. That's gonna really annoy me now. I didn't even know this. Here is a big road that will lead you into some of the main like city section with our shops and stuff. Vladimir here, who I really do love, but we are gonna have to get rid of for this island, even though I do adore him. It hurts my heart a little bit because look at him, he's adorable, but alas, Vladimir, you must leave. You do not fit Nintendo vibes. This takes us up to our first house, where Hazel is at the moment, who I also love, but alas, must go. I think Cece's gonna end up living there, because I could see her like living in the city. I think it makes sense. We got a little like alleyway arcade with a road that sort of goes past it at the top. I wanted to really have that layering, so that Zen area I think is gonna go, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna put there. Definitely got a lot more areas we need to really think about. This is our main sort of park, like our big park in the center of the city. Definitely need to do some adjustments. There's just kind of just stuff there at the moment. But I like the overall vibes of it. I think it's cool. We have a moon pond. You can see there's like a pub that I've built. I don't know if I show you that next. I do. Okay. So this first area is like a pub. I think I still need to do some adjustments to make it look more like a building, but like it's a pub that overlooks the park, which I think is quite nice. And I love this area with the two bridges and the waterfall. I think I'll show more of that in a minute. This is our like main sort of shopping district. I've got like a candy shop there. Obviously got Abel's and Nook's right there. Very proud of this bit. This bit is mostly like done. I've just got some adjustments, but like this area is pretty much as I want it to be. Our used bookstore, which I think is so cute. And this is like, we've got a basketball area, which I do need to add more of the storefronts at the top there, but and like a little shopping area and like a tool kind of shop. Like I just loved having all these separate shopping stalls. I find it so fun to have. And this is also like another little market section. It's like the road has been closed off and you have this market, a little pottery store there. Now I think I'm gonna go up the stairs. Yeah, here I am going up the stairs. Teddy lives here at the moment. I think Tulin might end up living there, but I need to figure that out. And this is Kirby's like abandoned area of the city. Like this area still is being done up, and because you know, it's been very overgrown. But here is where Marina, our Kirby, lives at the moment. A bit dangerous having that chainsaw on that cardboard box, but there you go. So I'm sure you can imagine doing these city islands is such hard work. Like, trying to make everything look like it is actually a city. Trying to balance the realism and just, like, the vibe. It's really hard. I still want to put a lot more Nintendo items out as well to make it much more like a interactive city. Oh my god, I totally forgot that Marina was sick here, and I definitely didn't go back and give her medicine, and I feel awful now. Look at her. Oh, poor Marina, I feel so guilty. Okay, I don't know where I'm gonna go next. I think, do we go back to the beginning? I literally only streamed this for me. I only streamed this last night, and I've already forgotten, like, what I end up doing. Oh, here we are at the toilet. Some of these massive vehicles were so expensive, you don't understand. Like, wait until you see the little, like, pier I have. Like, some of these cars and trucks were, like, 200,000, maybe 150,000. Sometimes even more than that. Anyway, sorry, getting off topic. Minoru is probably going to live up here and have, like, her robot sort of section. I think she makes stuff like that in Zelda. This is supposed to be overlooking a town that is in the distance, that Godzilla is attacking. And I know it's called Motsu statue in the game, but like, why have we just got a statue of Godzilla? This is Nintendo's fault. So I'm kind of referencing that here. But you can overlook the city in the distance that is currently in a bad situation. But I can't wait to finish this at some point and have Minoru, like, sort of be trying to actively save the city. I don't think she's doing a very good job, though. But she is trying. But yeah, I love how this looks. So those are, like, the doll houses and stuff. Like, I really love how it looks. I did get the idea of somebody off Pinterest. They'd done, like a proper model village with it. Like, a huge one. Which is so cool, but I just wanted it to be like a little thing in this area. But I'm very proud of it. I end up moving this car so you can actually run past it. So I will skip past me doing that. But just going down this sort of leads past the arcade, past this little gym I have at the bottom. And I was gonna download a design that looks like the Nook's Cranny roof to make this like a roof that you can come up and sit on, because I feel like that's kind of realistic. We'll have a ladder somewhere maybe, and this is actually going to be like a roof you can come and just sit. I'll have some different items there. I'm not sure what yet, but yes, that is mostly the other part of the city. I think I'm probably going to end up going up to my house. Ignore this front of the museum. This is all going to change. This was just what I did at the start of the game because I didn't really know how to make it look yet. I still don't know what I really want to do with it. There's obviously not a lot of space there. This section will take us up to our house, which I have not done anything with, and I don't even think I go in there because there's no point. The house is just going to be left probably till nearer to the end of us working on this island. And this siding is all going to be like another sort of set of buildings. We're going to have a lot of stuff here. Like, it's going to be kind of tricky to work out, but we'll get there when we get there. But I'm going to have ladders that leads up to this rooftop where there's going to be like the movie screen, and it's like you can sit here and watch a movie. Maybe it's somebody's house, they happen to have a popcorn machine. I don't know, I think that's cute. So this will be like maybe a block of flats leading up to somebody's rooftop cinema. I think that's kind of fun. I don't think the villagers will ever really come up here, but this is just for us for the vibes. But I've still got some work to do there, for sure. Now, coming down from there, you can see my house is up there in the distance. This area across the bridge is going to be where Chadwick lives, and it's going to be just kind of like the frozen areas in Mario. I'm going to have lots more of the frozen items, and just to represent his home in those games. This pond I might end up changing, because it was supposed to be very rustic and stuff, but I might make it more neat. But I do like the ducks being there. I think a duck pond is kind of cute. I just got to figure out how it would work with it being a Nintendo Island, like, if it's relevant. But if it's cute, then maybe it can stay just for the vibes. But this is my castle house. It's supposed to be like an abandoned castle that we have taken over to house our citizens. Well, to house ourselves, but you know. If you climb up here, this was the first bit of terraforming I ever did on this island, and it's just this this like swirly lake with different star fragments to represent like the Lumas in Mario Galaxy, which I thought was kind of fun. I think it would be a really fun place to actually do some stargazing. Like, imagine it's late, you just kind of have your Switch like set up here, and you're just like waiting for star fragments. Like, I think it would be really pretty. I'm probably gonna put some more lights up there or something, but I do really like it up there. But yes, so obviously the house is not done. The house is gonna look like every room in the actual Mario Galaxy hub. So when we get there, it'll be cool, but we're not there yet. This is like just gonna be a mushroom forest, kind of like a reference particularly to the Mario movie. But I thought it'd be fun to have a mushroom forest here with some of the other items. But this is very much not done yet. Still working on this, but when we get there, it'll be cute. I wanted to make it not so obvious you could see like the village from, you know, that Godzilla is attacking on that side. We have such like small areas to work with. I wonder if I continue the mushroom forest where that Zen garden is, but I haven't really decided that yet. We'll have to see there. So this is a little bikes area that like I'm really proud of. I think it looks really cute, that bike custom design. And this will be like a tunnel that the cars are coming out of. But I'm gonna do that with some like of those panels and something like that. Like, we're not there yet, but we're gonna make that in like a tunnel. Now this next bit I'm really proud of. Obviously I need to sort out that road there, but this is like a cul-de-sac that I always wanted to do on an island, and I don't think I did it the best here. I probably just should have planned out where I was going to put the houses better before I did it, but I do really, really like it, and I think it works for the island, having it where it is in the end. But I'm really proud of this cul-de-sac. I think it looks really cool. Still got some areas to fill in there with pavement, but some of our like very Mario themed villages are going to live here, like Mario, Donkey Kong, the bird from 64, and the Goomba, I think, are all going to live here in this cul-de-sac together, and we'll just have some Mario items throughout. But I like the fact they have like their own little spot to garden there, and Donkey Kong's going to live in this house particularly because I like the idea of him having the pier, like maybe he runs it. I feel like Bro and his family have a lot of money, okay? So he'd probably run these docks. Look how many boats I have. They were so expensive, okay? They were so expensive. Some I got off Treasure Islands, though, to be fair, but most of them I ended up buying myself when I saw them on the Nook shop. Do you understand how much? Like, I almost cried when I saw them finally appear in my Nook shop. Before I wasn't that comfortable using Treasure Islands yet, so I was trying to get them myself. When I eventually did use Treasure Islands to get some more variation of cars, because I only had the truck and that small car, that was an exciting moment. But it was fun to actually wait for them myself and just have the day when I was like, oh my god, I have a car. I remember my sister got the truck and I was like, Evie, and I was like, hey, can I come to your island and get the truck? But anyway, sorry, we're getting ahead of ourselves here. This is like a little doctor's office, a little area where you can like park your bikes and stuff and scooters. But this is a little doctor's office that is now going to lead up to our campsite. And this is no ordinary campsite, okay? It's kind of crazy. So this campsite is set up like an actual Mario level. And I'm actually really proud of it. This took a while and it's kind of goofy. Having to do this to get to your campsite villager every day is probably a bit annoying, but just go with the flow here. It's fun. Okay. But here we go into it. Okay, so you run through this bit. This bit's specifically like Mario Galaxy kind of coded. And then you'll press the superstar and you'll run across this rainbow road. Getting a coin at the same time. Now here is our orchard, but it's actually part of the level. With the fences, you have to find like the right place to run through. I'm probably going to make it more difficult when I actually upload the dream address way in the future. And then you have fire where you have to shoot the monster. You know, our Godzilla. So I'm going to shoot him here. I need to get another fire flower thingy for there, but imagine it's there, okay? And here is like the boats. Do you remember like the boats that are opposite? If you don't play Mario, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But like in Mario Galaxy, that level where you have the boats facing each other and you have to like shoot the green shells across the boats at those like wizard dudes. I can't remember what they're called, but that's what the green shells here represent. So you got to shoot them, and I mean I'll do it in a minute, but yeah, see, you have to shoot the guys, and then this is the mean bit. Okay, this is the wheel. You have to spin the wheel, and if you land on the flower, then you've won the level. Most of the time when I do this, I don't win. But if you win, you get to like press the checkpoint flag to make it obviously, you know, the Mario, not Donkey Kong. What did I say? No, I've got Donkey Kong on mind, but not Bowser. Okay, so we're gonna press the wheel, and you're gonna see if I won the level or not. Sadly, you can't hear any of the sounds because I had to mute the audio, so you'll just have to imagine the sounds. Here we go. Here we're pressing the wheel. Ba-doo! I actually couldn't believe I won here because I never do. But I pressed the checkpoint flag, and we won. So then at this point you can see your campsite villager. It's so much. It's so silly, but I thought it was fun, and we have the space to do something like this. So, I still wanted to have like important things here for when you do have a campsite villager, like the crafting table, DIY table. I'm thinking Minecraft. I've watched too many Minecraft videos recently. And the storage cupboard thing, because I think those end up being really helpful for when you're actually playing. So if we come down here, this is gonna have like some flowers to represent, you know, like the first level in Mario Galaxy. No, it's not the first one, but one of the first. We have those like circles of flowers. I kind of want to do something like that there. It's a little homage. But I'm showing you here, you can like pay a toll to go through the level. I kind of think you should have to pay if you lose. But that's what I'll make people do if they come to my island. Obviously not for the dream address. I don't think you can do it for the dream address, but you know, if I make my partner explore the island when we're done, I'm gonna make him pay if he loses. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna run back for the city here. I think there's just the front bit I didn't show you, like some of these other stalls I have. I can't remember what else I didn't show. I think at this point though, I'm just kind of deciding what we're gonna do next. So here we are at the front, and I'll speed this up for you. This is our first task on the island, is fixing some of the road, and I'm literally just gonna do this area. So I will put some nice music and I'll leave you guys to it so you can enjoy. I decided for the bin and for some of the fencing to take it to halves to see if we could change the colour of it. But yeah, I'll leave you here and enjoy. Hi, editing me cutting in here. I thought that I could hit the balloon just on the side with the net, but then it got really high and then I felt really stupid. It's because I didn't have a slingshot on me, and then I decided I didn't care and I just gave up. But I realised how stupid that clip looked, so I'm really sorry. I thought I'd at least explain it, but anyway, I will leave you back to the... In fact, I was going to say I was going to leave you to the nice music. I think we pretty much finished anyway. I'm gonna add back the fence here, but like, this is pretty much the end of this little section. We've sorted out the road. I think I'm just gonna end up putting like some of the stuff back, and then we go to Halves Island. So this is when I decide I'm not gonna put some of the fences, like the actual iron fence. Not that is it iron? Is it called iron? Because this is some of the grey iron fence, but yeah, I decide we're gonna go to Halves. So I will cut back to us, well, not cut back, I'll cut forward to us at Halves, seeing if we can change some of the colours of these items. Okay, we are back, and here we are at Cyrus's. I decided to check if Sahara had any good rugs here, and she didn't have anything good today, so that kind of sucked. I feel like her items keep staying the same. I don't know if they stay the same for like a certain amount of days, but that annoyed me. So, but here is Cyrus, and we decide to get that fencing changed. I think oh, in fact, we checked the wheel. I wanted to see if this wheel had any better like swatches that weren't just like you die on basically every spin. And then I realised like none of them had the vibe. Like, we could have done that red and gold one and just said, oh, if it's red, it's Mario, and if... I think it's red and black, actually. Yeah, so red and black. But I decided, I don't know, that was less fun to me. So we decided to leave the colourful wheel the way it was. And then we had the park fencing, which I decided on changing to be red, to be like Mario. And I think for the next park fencing, for the other like subway it leads to, I think I'll make it green, and then it's like Luigi. So I think that's one thing we'll do. Oh, actually, I don't know why I mentioned this now, but I'm gonna. I think we end up trying to see if we can change some other things here, but whilst I'm doing that, I'm gonna talk to you, because obviously we don't have a villager here that represents Luigi. And that feels kind of sad, doesn't it? Because we love Luigi here, okay? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like some jail cells somewhere, and like the Luigi outfit that you can get in game. And that is gonna represent Luigi. So, and it's kind of like in Mario Galaxy when he'll be like, oh my god, you know, I've been captured, come save me. And in fact, he won't tell you, he'll just show you a little bit of an island. Not an island, like a level, and you have to find where he is. So, I kind of want it to be, I don't know how we'll have like a hint to him, like a signpost somewhere that says like, oh, come find me. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to do that in some way on my island. But that is like our episode here in terms of just like showing you the island. So I'll stop it here. I end up doing some Happy Home stuff, and I think I'll post that separately. But I really hope that you enjoyed this. This was a really fun one to do. So this will be a separate series we have on the YouTube. And I'll probably do some stuff like on stream, to be honest, and then show it to you on YouTube. But we'll do a little bit of both. But I'm excited for you guys to see this. I really want to get this island done and then use this switch to maybe do some other island ideas. Because I have another island idea that I really, really want to do. But first of all, I want to get this to a point where I'm really happy with it. I want to post the dream dress and then reset it and do a different island. Because I keep seeing everybody reset their islands and it's making me really tempted to do it. But I'm like, no, we have got to finish this island. We've got to be happy with it. So that is the plan. So I hope you stay tuned and I hope you enjoyed this. And we'll be back with another video on this island like really soon. So subscribe, like and comment if you enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.